It's already time. Here we are. I see us on the Facebook is live. The reason you should be giving more. The whole show today, normally we do 60 seconds of gratitude, but today I'm going to devote a little bit more time to this here thing we call gratitude. As a matter of fact, Coach Herzer came over last night. Lorema, where's Lorema at?
Hello.
Josh.
Yes,
Where's
sir.
Lorema? What are you doing back there? You're late. Tommy, who's posting is me? Oh. I got all kind of crazy stuff going on here. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Amanda, thank you for getting on here. Are you still committed, Amanda? It's a Friday. How many people are committed to their weekends? Some people get real committed to them weekends. They don't get committed to that real life, do they? So last night Andy came over after the event, and you know, I think we should be doing a fundraiser. What are y'all chatting about? We should be doing a fundraiser at my house. How many people could we get over there in just $100 donation to First Shot? How many people could we get there?
50 to 70.
Yeah, I was going to say 50 to 75.
I was saying we should be able to get 100 people there and $100. Would y'all all come and pay $100?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. So, there was a common message that Andy was telling me about whenever people do things for First Shot. When they're done, everybody always says, "Man, we ain't doing enough. I don't do enough." Did anybody in here say we're talking about gratitude today? The whole show is about giving back. Who in here said to do this more often yesterday? I'd like it in the comments too, please. Put it in the comments. So did you say that?
No, I didn't.
You didn't?
Were
you thinking that?
I was.
So it's very, very hard for people to come off their money. People get real crazy when it comes with their money. As a matter of fact, most people would probably rather keep a couple $100 safe so they can go blow it over the weekend as opposed to give $100 to First Shot. Have you ever been? I've been that dude. I've been that dude where, like, now hold up now. I got to have a little bit of money so I can go out. Okay? But whenever you give, you get a lot of fulfillment out of it. There's a reason why everybody was thinking and everybody was saying, we don't do this enough. So Andy's, hey, Cecilia, you live in Texas, but would you give $100 to our First Shot fundraiser coming up we need to set a date for? Well, there's a reason why you're saying we should be doing more. Whenever you do those things, we go to those kids, and a lot of them had attitudes. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. These white people coming in there, they don't trust us. They've been told their whole life not to trust us. They got a chip on their shoulder, and you would too if you were them. But in 5 years, they probably won't remember us, but you'll remember going over there that day. I guarantee you will always remember going over there that day and hanging out with them. And I'm going to applaud all of you guys and girls because every single one of y'all participated. You know, every one of you were engaged. I was probably the least engaged. I didn't know what to say. Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, hi there. You know, hey, how are you? Yeah. I really didn't know what to say, but I saw you out there throwing football with them. You know, that guy ain't going to remember you, but you'll remember that day. You will remember that day. Van talks about, we went over there about 2 years ago, Van, and we fed them. Guarantee you none of those kids remember who I was. Were you there? Mm-hmm. I doubt if they remember you. Who's the dumb guy over there that kept forgetting our order? Oh, yeah, they don't remember you, do they? Nope. But do you remember being there that day?
Yeah.
So whenever it comes time for people to pony up and give, I think the selfish part of us looks at, well, what have they done for me? Or why would I give them money? They're missing the fulfillment they're going to get. The memories that they'll have of themselves. They will actually like themselves more when you give. And if you like yourself more when you give, later in your life, could be the next day, it could be immediately, or it could be a month from now, you will attract more things like that into your life. How many of you believe that? Hey, you typing it in? Hey, I like that. So, yesterday, Josh, you can answer this question. You don't even have to type it in. What was your emotions? You know, we got there, started eating that pizza. Hey, I kept eating that pizza. Then you started talking to him. You started playing. As we were winding down, what was your feeling?
This is awesome. This is cool.
Is that about all? Okay. How were you feeling?
I mean,
This is awesome.
It makes you feel good about yourself. And,
Yeah.
You know, giving back. You know, helping the kids out and everything. It made me feel good. I feel like we need to do that a lot more often.
Bad we didn't play the games.
That's Hayden's fault. He couldn't put the thing together. Or who ordered it?
It's my fault.
It was Hayden's fault. Well, see, let me tell you how I felt.
I
See,
do want to work harder.
how did you feel?
Emotional.
Yeah. How did you feel?
I felt honestly like happy just to be there because when I was recording, like all the kids smiling and everything.
Yeah.
it
Well,
was brought joy.
how did you feel, Van?
I felt
Get me out of here.
happy, and I felt like it would be super easy to do it more often. It was so easy to do.
It was easy, but it was easy because everybody did so much. You know, one person can't do that. Here's what I felt, and I didn't know what to say. You know, I know what to say to you guys and gals, but getting up there in front of 50 little kids, I didn't know what to say. I had no idea of what I was going to tell them until I just started talking. And I don't even know if anybody remembers what I said. Do you remember what I said?
You're sneaking girls. And
You remember that part? I was sneaking girls.
Did you have like a last minute like game plan change? You started talking about dancing.
Well, they were
After
dancing.
the dance?
Yeah, they were dancing, and I was trying to, I couldn't make sense to them at their age, but I was dancing too.
Yeah.
In my life, I was dancing to please other people until I was about 35, 36, 37 years old, and then I started doing my own dance. I don't know how clear that got, but here's the reason why I struggled is because everything I was thinking, I was starting to get a little emotional. I start crying real easy, like a little bitch. That's what I turn into. Sorry, Zillow. I get very emotional because it was really, really easy for me to go right back there and be 10 years old because that was how I grew up. That if First Shot would have been around whenever I was that age, single mom working that took care of me, that's where I would have been. I would have been over there with the First Shot guys. And it was very emotional to think about, man, this is where I came from. That was my neighborhood. I mean, I grew up 2 miles from where we were yesterday. 2 miles. And I guess I get emotional to think there's somebody in there that when they're 35 years old, they could think, man, this one dude came over and he helped me get my life on track. I get real deep in my thoughts. And I'm not saying that would have happened. I'm saying that's what I would want to happen. One guy, hey, I want to thank Good Time Tommy. I don't know if they remember that or not because he came over and he gave me some hope. He gave me some hope because I saw what he did. That's the message. That is what I want them to see whenever they see me. A lot of Carrie Malone was over there. I was telling Andy last night. Did y'all know who Carrie Malone is? Me and Carrie grew up together. I always looked up to Carrie. We're in the same grade. Always looked up to the dude. He was right there. You met him. I couldn't tell if it was him or his brother, but because they're twins.
Yeah, he wanted me asked if I could help him with his camera.
But me and him talked a few months ago. Wrapping this up, you never, ever, ever outgrow the feelings of your old friends. Your old friends are always your old friends, no matter what. When I went back there yesterday, it took me right back there. I'm not saying, when I say you don't outgrow them, I want you to understand what I'm saying. That memory, that fondness, that love that you had. Do you remember your little friends when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Do you talk to him anymore?
Sometimes.
Well, I don't have to talk to him, but whenever I get back, I immediately reconnect to where we were, our struggle together as kids. So, yesterday, like Van said, it's something that we should be doing a lot more often because it means something to them that somebody comes over there and they're having attention. They have a fun day. To us, we walk away, and it's like it's building our heart muscle. It's building that muscle where you care about people. And that right there, if you go too long, you'll start to say, man, we don't do that enough. The reason why we say we don't do that enough is because we had this feeling. Damn, I ain't felt this in a while. I get over here and we're doing this and I just feel different. There's some gratitude. I appreciate things that I never was thinking about. And then that heart muscle that you're building, when you get back around to other people, they sense something different in you. You feel different. You care more. So yesterday was a special day. It was a fun day. It was a little awkward for me because I don't do well with kids, to be honest with you. Hey there. Hey, buddy. Hey, well, how do we do this? How do we do this right here? I don't know. But hey, man, here. I was fist bumping one of them. What about, that one guy about made me cry every time I called out a number? He walked up to me and would hand it. And did y'all see that? Did you see that? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking I don't even know if he knew how to read numbers. Did you think about that? Or maybe he was just trying to hustle to get the money from me. But at the end of it, I'm like, man, I got to give this guy something. He's committed. Then me and Andy are talking. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. He probably got robbed. Seriously. I mean, that's what. Did you see all those kids coming up to him?
Yeah.
Give me that money.
I'm your cousin.
Did they say that? Did they?
Break your cousin off.
So, but man, yesterday was cool, and I just wanted to thank all of you guys that made it over there. I know some of you couldn't make it, but man, it was really, really cool for me to sit back and watch you guys engage with those kids. Weatherman, he grew up in that kind of environment too. I mean, he's a hood kid like me. Did you see him fit right in, giving the pizza? Hey, Jody, how are you?
Had that battery-powered fan.
Had his fan going. Those kids coming through there and they're grabbing one slice. I'm like, damn, is that all you gonna eat? Then somebody started passing out pizza. Who was doing that?
I think we all had pizza.
Yeah, man, that was an awesome thing.
6 pieces.
Big boy.
He's like, let me get a piece.
So what he said? Was he big?
Let me get another one. Take as many as you want, big fella.
But what we need to do is, I'm telling you, if you could help raise money for that, man, it's such a cool feeling. One time, I can't remember how much money. I think I raised $11,000 or something one time for First Shot. I can't remember exactly what it was, but if we were to come together, we could probably double that. It was really just me back then going around begging people for money. But you see firsthand where that money goes. If you knew, like, that was probably the best meal they're gonna have for a while. I'm sitting. Hey, and then you got people like me bitching because it was Little Caesars. Think about that. Think about how ungrateful that really is. So yesterday was a great day for a heart day. We need to call them heart days, and we probably need to do it about once a quarter. And we need to get in environments like that to where we walk away and we're like, man, we should be doing this more often. Everybody have a great day and learn to, be generous. Stealing what old homeboy says. Have a great day.